time. And then, like a disingenuous idiot, I will try to like connect with them on that, as if I'm going to remember it within the next 9 seconds, and or that I didn't just completely skip over it on the majors list in favor of something far more interesting. It's always a bummer because people will be like, "Oh, I'm doing accounting." I'm like, "Oh, accounting? That's great. That's so cool. Super. Yeah." You know, my second cousin's dog-in-law's receptionist was actually an accountant. Yeah, yep, very stable job, accounting. Yes. So, are you always boring, or just recent development? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're studying law. It's tremendous. Oh, you're not in it for the money? I'm sure there's some happy lawyers out there. I don't know a single one. And neither do they. But maybe you'll be the first. Maybe you'll be the first. Psychology, in it for the free therapy? Yeah. That's right, yep. The worst part about small talk is we obligatorily do it just so that we can get to like the interesting questions. Like, I don't know, which cartoon character was your first awakening? You know? Yeah, what do you do for? Yeah, so mine was probably Raven from Teen Titans. I tried her aesthetic. I've got to think like the BTGGFs, you know? Just goths in general. If you guys haven't known my wife, Lauren, you guys know what I'm talking about? What? What's up, Lauren? Yep. I don't know, it just keeps us from all the interesting questions like, I don't know, why does Subway smell like good smelling throw up? Or why did Doctor Strange heal Iron Man with the time stone post-snap? Seems kind of like a rude move, you know? Or even, why do people pretend they love camping? To anybody who says they love camping, you ever heard of Google Earth? Yeah, no, so if you're given the choice between like a 5-star hotel and spooning a sweaty dude in a nylon sock, which would you take? So bowling's awkward. That's a transition for you. Bowling's awkward. You know bowling was invented by a skinny dude who like looks like me, who just discovered one day that he was just wildly competent at knocking things over with overly waxed 8-pound spheres, and was like, why fit in when I was born to stand out? No. Has anybody figured out what to do in that awkward interim period when you're walking back from just having hit the pins? You know? You guys know what I'm talking about? Every time. I usually just opt for like the ironic Fortnite dance. Just or like finger guns. I know someone's gonna come up to me after the show and be like, "You freaking ruined that Fortnite dance." I'm like, "Of course I did. That's why it's ironic." The tricky thing is that only lasts for like 3 frames, and then people start catching wise, you know. So now what I do, anytime when I'm bowling, knock some pins over. If anybody looks at me, I kill them. It's like a charm. Yeah. So, I miss when Disney movies were creative. I'm just gonna pitch it to you. Alright, so picture this. Alright, you got a rat. He loves to cook. He's like a little cook guy, or whatever. A little chef. And he meets this clumsy ginger guy. And he doesn't know how to cook, but he needs to cook so he doesn't lose his job. So, the first guy, the rat, who likes to cook, remember, he doesn't have a problem with this because he just yanks on the hair of the clumsy ginger and controls his body like a friggin' marionette. Not only is that a synopsis of a fever dream that I once had, but the premise of Ratatouille. And they did such a good job telling that story, we didn't even bat an eye. We went, yeah, okay, yeah. Controls the ginger by pulling the hair. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir. Yep. And that's phenomenal storytelling. So where do you guys draw the line at which bugs you can kill guiltlessly? maybe I should elaborate. So once on my mission, I was sitting there with my companion at the table. Fly flies in through the window, lands on the table. And he looks at me and he starts waxing philosophical for no reason, as you do on your mission. And he turns to me and goes, "Hey man, do you think Jesus would like kill bugs?" It's a poignant question that will forever change the trajectory of my life. I mean, if you created all things, then technically, I don't think he'd have it in him to just kill something for just being a minor inconvenience. That doesn't seem like it'd be in his nature. So no, I don't think he would. And he goes, yeah, I think he would. The worst part about all of this is he gets to live his life guilt-free, and now I have to manually track down the spiders in my house, capture them, and release them into the wild.
This is true.
Like a freaking Nuzlocke playthrough. It's horrible. So now every time a fly flies through the window, lands on the table, just kind of look at him like, what do you study?